Is this paper that you're drawing here something that you're just like, as you do it, like as you walk past, you collect it and put more on?
Yeah, why is it bugging you?
No.
I was hoping that you'd be able to get those machines up and running. Like,
The modular
part,
ones?
yeah, part of me is also like, you know, maybe I'll just wait until you actually get those up to do the paper, because it's not like an emergent thing.
Right. Well, while you're working on the portal stuff up there, I'm going to show off our new and improved industrial area, which is very empty now. I've moved the smeltery, made it a little bit bigger, more towards the center of the room here, kind of across from some of our other stuffuses over here. And all of the machinery is basically just gone, essentially. And I have this one tank of this canola oil because I don't really know what to do with it. We added a tank. We added a tank here for water, just in case we need a glut ton of water. And the machinery itself has been moved into our industrial warehouse back here. So I've got 8 generators, 4 on each side. Generally, the only ones that'll be running are, it'll be more as needed. This one and this one, which will be supporting all of the other generators, but currently nothing's really running because nothing's really needed. This side's not even done. We're still missing machines here. So this side isn't up and running at all. This side is, however, so I've got refinery here, refinery over there. They both will output to these 2 tanks, which are currently completely full of fuel, which will go into these. We've got all these garden clashes making our hemp and our sugarcane. I've got a little nookie back here where I've got a little thermoelectric generators with a fluid pump to support the garden clashes. And then these new elevator blocks that I've actually played with these before in Funcraft. These will take me up to the 2nd floor where we have a whole bunch of tanks that are completely full, and industrial squeezers and industrial fermenters. Fermenters for the sugarcane, squeezers, oops, a little bit of framey laggy, industrial squeezers for the plant oil. So it should be 100% self-sufficient. This generator is 100% designated or dedicated to supporting the production of more fuel. Part of this generator is I have one of these going off to add a little bit additional power. And then the rest of this one and then these 2 generators here are what we'll use for our other machinery. So I have them all going into a single line as well as these ones. And that line is feeding through here and coming onto this side to support our arc furnace, our crusher. I currently have this little powered diamond anvil that Gru found, where you can repair anything that has a durability bar. And then we've got the blast furnace and the coke furnace here. I've actually got the little tank there to hold the creosote. I moved everything down here. It's all hooked up with cyclic cabling. You can barely see down there that purpley stuff. That's the cyclic cabling. I did some testing, and it's like these ones can go, like if I right click, you can see above my health bar. It'll say how much power is being sent through that tube or through that cable. So these cables will support about, 64,000 points of whatever power it is. So like RF per tick or whatever. At least that seems to be how it behaves, and that's much better than any other types of cabling or wires that I could find. So I'm just going to go with the cyclic ones. So I've got the energy cables, and then I've also got the item cables used elsewhere. The excavate modifiers on the Tinker's tools, I have not been using it properly. You're supposed to hold your mouse click down in order to keep on vein mining until, you run out of haunches or whatever. I have not been doing that. That explains why mine was so hit or miss. Oh. I also moved the pneumatic craft stuff over here. So we've got our pressure chamber. We've got this stuff. I don't know if this is oriented correctly. I don't know if these have like a specific direction. I haven't tried using it yet. It does detect all the machines that are there. It's just like this one, no matter which way you place any of these, they always face the same direction. I'm just hoping that's okay. And then I got my air compressor and the UV light box and our little puddle of etching acid. Eventually I want to make a second one of these pressers, and I want to move it. Right now it's in a kind of awkward position, and they're currently hooked up to our water wheels currently, so I have to change that around too. One of the things that we've done since last episode, I think, is that I've figured out the whole shortcut to the backpack, and I've remapped it to be my plus sign on my numpad. So I've moved a whole bunch of things in here. Actually got 2 backpacks now and another lurker skin pouch, so I can put my connector bits, like my wires and cables and stuff, in here. I got a whole bunch of technical stuff in this backpack, and then I just have my normal backpack in here. And one of the things we also made was the full set of spacesuit stuff. Not the spacesuit itself, but like thermal padding and heavy oxygen tanks and all that fun stuff. Another thing I've discovered is Tinker's armor is apparently in this mod pack. It unlocks apparently at the end, like at the 5th age that we've unlocked here. So I've got those, and I've actually added concealed so that I don't look like I'm wearing armor. I still have this white halo, like, rim outline around me. I think that's from that miner's helmet thing that you gave me.
Yeah, so put it on.
Mine broke.
And...
I don't have it anymore.
Here.
I wanted to turn it off. It's kind of annoying.
All right, so put it on and then turn it off, and I think that will do it. There you go.
Yeah, it's better. One of the other things I'm planning to do down the road here in the industrial warehouse is I've marked out the spot here with a bunch of torches. The ceiling up here is only about like 1 or 2 blocks thick, and then you break out into the surface of the ice plains spikes. I want to bust that out and see if I can't fit my solar towers and what is it, the distillation towers down here. That would give the solar towers sky access. It would give enough height for the distillation towers, and then I could put all of the machinery upstairs down here as well. I know I'll have to move pump jacks around periodically if we run out of whatever chunk resource that's there, but hopefully not anytime soon. I mean, we haven't even exhausted the chunks they're in right now, and we're already in the, we're going to work towards the end of the age, the end of the mod pack. A little off camera, we did do a few achievements. We made this, well, Gru already had one, so I made one too, so that I got credit. A spawner seeker wand. We also made the final prospector tool, found some emeralds, diamonds, and osmium. We tried not to do too much, though. We didn't want to plunge forward off screen, but collecting the diamonds and whatnot seemed like a pretty simple process.
Did you mention that you decided Gru had come up with a very good idea for armor?
No.
And that you then went ahead and made your own?
Well, I already mentioned that I made Tinker's armor that is superior to what you have.
Well, yes, that came later.
Yes. I still have it. He made crystallized obsidian armor, and then I made crystallized obsidian armor, and then I decided to get rid of the crystallized obsidian armor and switch to Tinker's.
And then sit on a cactus so that you could level it up.
Yes, I did. I sat on a cactus. Taking damage is what levels your Tinker's armor, so that's what I wore. Or that's what I did. Also, I discovered, I don't know if it actually works, but it does let you put the middle gems on here.
On the Tinker's thing?
Yes. But
nice.
But I don't know if it actually works. And I decided not to do it yet because we don't actually have any of the green ones. I was going to go to the Between Lands off camera. I was actually going to do it last time we were playing, but I got sidetracked. Let me collect some paper here. And one of the other things we've done off camera is I decided, mostly on a whim, I don't know if you actually need it for anything in the mod pack, but I made the portal to the Abyssal Wastelands. It's a weird place. I'm going to go through there and show it.
And get mobbed by all the mobs.
Yes, I get mobbed by all the mobs. Hello, mobs. You have an unusual skin. Those are the player skin ones that come up. Oh, hello. I kill you guys. And then I turn on my magnet so that I suck your stuffs up. Those guys are freaky. The skeleton Goliaths.
They're massive.
Yes.
But they give lots of demon will, so that's good.
There's not really anything to do here. There's these chains that hang from the ceiling, but they don't do anything. We even climbed to the top, and there's like nothing up there. There's little structures, like little houses, that have some amount of loot. Nothing too exciting, though. And then there's like strongholds, which are basically a copy and paste of vanilla strongholds, just with different block types. And I got from one of them had to make a special pick. A refined corallium pickaxe is required in order to harvest the Dreadlands infused power stone from the stronghold. So I've got those. I think next on our list of things to do was to summon the first boss for this biome, or for that dimension, which is required before we go to the next abyssal dimension. Oh, hello. These guys love to come through the portal. So I went through several different versions of my perks for this before I finally settled on this setup. So I started with Avitas, and I kind of went around and got a few minor things. I mostly was going for Singularity to grant 3 additional perk points. I got Vicio for the added reach, 1 point of added reach. I was going for a specific reach amount. I kind of overshot it just slightly, but it's okay. Others that I was going for, a little bit of an increased reach here. Effectiveness of perks, which just kind of increases everything in general. More life. This one here, this area here was mostly for the extra life. More effectiveness of perks. More life down here. And then cleansing. Regenerating life may remove a negative status effect. There's a lot of good upgrades that I considered, like these hiking boots, but then we already have the step up, the auto step up from SevTech. Spreading growth plants around you grow faster. I don't really think that's necessary. Once I put things in garden cloches, that's really all you need. Didn't need that much. This greed gives a lot of extra reach. Didn't really want that. I thought about like Miner's Delight, place light sources close to you in caves, but then there's also times where I'm like building and I don't want light sources being placed, you know? Spatial manipulation, items dropped when mining or slaying monsters are directly transferred to your inventory, but our magnets kind of do that anyway. So there's a lot of really good ones in here, but there were reasons why I ultimately decided against them, and I primarily focused on extra health and then a little bit on the extra reach. Extra reach is helpful for me to dig out the ceilings in these rooms. One thing I originally went for it, and then I specifically did everything I could to avoid it. This mining speed thing is annoying. Like, so annoying. You just melt through everything. You end up breaking things you didn't want. At one point, I had a 12 block, like, reach. I could stand, like, pretty much here and interact with things all the way over there on that panel. And at first it was like I was giddy and it was kind of cool, and then it just got annoying because I ended up placing things where I didn't mean to. I'd be trying to eat and accidentally spamming torches on the walls, and it was crazy.
Yes, some people were giddy. Meanwhile, I'm over here going, yeah, that's not going to last long.
Shut up. Okay. Let's put on... I need to get rid of some of this stuff in my inventory. Alright, are you ready to try this again?
I think so.
In 3, 2, 1. Oh dear.
We're just going to sit here and burn from each other's exhaust.
Yes, it's fine. I can't see anything. Just don't forget to hit spacebar when we land. Can I move while I'm in this? No. I can rotate. Ouch.
Oh yeah, you can rotate.
I just rotated. I don't think that was a good idea. What if I end up not going to the moon because I rotated and...
Ooh, go into F5 mode and then look down at yourself. You can see both of... Well, there you go. You can see it from the bottom. You can see both of us going.
Look at... I can totally tilt myself. That's not good. Don't do it, please. Alright, so... Overworld. Moon. You ready to launch?
Oh,
you already did it? Okay.
I thought you were doing it, so...
Hold space to slow down. Hold space. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. I'm still in space.
Oh, here we go.
I'm coming down. Oh, that's your death beacon. Or that's my death beacon.
Yay.
It looks really weird in here. I think these are the wires. It looks much better from F5 mode.
Oh, that's why. It was the lander thing. Yep,
Uh-oh.
There's yours.
Wow, we landed really close to each other.
Yes, we did.
How do we get out?
Shift, like everything else.
Whee! Look at
And now I'm running around sucking up all the stuff that we did from our first crashes.
Okay, now you can get your rocket and your launch pad out of the space lander. Oh, your launch pad's gone. Well, you have a rocket. I saved your rocket.
That's fine.
I don't think there's anything else we can do with the space lander. It has a little bit of fuel left, which is kind of unfortunate. Okay, what's this? Tin ore. We do have a limited amount of... Oh, this is so funny watching you. Look at me. Look, turn around and watch me. Look, wee! Wee!
I'm going to make contact with the locals.
Oh no. Aliens are real. Here we go.
Take me to your leader.
I like how it's totally just a vanilla, sort of like potatoes growing on the moon, you know? Wait a second. What's this? They're
Take me to your
aliens!
leader.
Lunar
And
sapphire for an oxygen mask. Ooh, you can trade lunar sapphires for oxygen tanks.
yep.
Those will be handy. A battery, partially filled fuel canister. This will be good to remember. Like, what if we start dying and these dudes are our way of, like, not dying? Fallen meteors.
What
Ooh.
on earth? Is that what I just saw? Oh yeah.
I just got fallen meteors. They gave me
Yeah. Meteoric iron.
Yeah.
Remember there was something that we were looking at for a recipe that required meteoric
There was
iron.
a bunch of them that
What
required
did
that.
you just blow up?
Nothing. I think I just saw a meteor fall over there near where we landed.
Oh, was that maybe the sound I heard?
Yeah, go towards where we landed. Also, we should mark where our space things are. Yeah, it is right here, look. A fallen meteor.
Nice.
If you see it fall or if you hear the explosion, you should investigate.
Yes, because it gets us meteoric iron.
Let's put our...
Did you go ahead and
See
take
this
our
one
little...
here.
Did the music finally start for you?
No, I don't have any music. Why?
I love the music. It's this little spacey music.
I don't have any music. Why don't I have music? I want music. How long did it take for your music to start?
It just started just when I asked you.
Evoked zombie. He's wearing an oxygen mask too.
Oh my goodness, that is
oh
awesome.
no, not evoked. Evolved. He evolved. Do you think that these copper ores and whatever...
Oh, that's not going to work. It needs to have sky access.
There's a glass roof. Oh my gosh! This is the funniest thing in the world!
A creeper with an oxygen mask?
He's got an oxygen pack on his back.
Oh, good grief. I love it.
That's so funny.
Wait. I hear like an Enderman.
Oh my.
Yes! Little Enderman with oxygen mask. And I just angered him.
Do you think that the ores here, like the tin and copper and stuff like that, are
They're probably just oh my
normal?
goodness, this is hilarious!
I just found cheese.
Okay, but it's hilarious to like hit an Enderman and watch him like float up.
Ooh, sapphire ore.
We
Hang
need
on.
those if we do want to trade with our little friends.
Right.
Our new friends. Oh my goodness, this is so fun!
Can you get more than one by chance with a... No, it still seems like only one, unless that was just my bad luck. What were you doing? What?
Use your slime sling.
Oh my word. I'm in a cave right now, but that's gonna be like the first thing I do when I get out of here. Oh, it's a creeper! Oh, it's a creeper! My music started. I like it.
Isn't it awesome? I
Yes.
love the music.
Does it just keep playing?
For a little while and then it stopped.
Oh, this is so fun. Wait,
you slime slinged it?
Oh, you did set it up over here?
Yes.
Ouch.
There's nothing else that I can do until we get
I mean, I thought you were
don't
gonna
think
put it
class
inside there.
will stop it. No, you can't see enough sky. You've got to be able to literally see pretty much most of the sky.
There's more villagers over here, but they seem to pretty much trade the same sorts of stuffs.
I mean, all the villagers in that place seem to trade all the same things, so I think it might just be there's not a lot here on the moon. The moon is somewhat boring. I mean, in real life, there's not a whole lot to the moon.
Hey, it says found after... Alright, tier 1 treasure chests found after completing tier 1 dungeons on the moon.
Oh, that's right. I remember that now.
Because we can get moon buggy and tier 2 rocket schematics. Ow. If you land on top of a meteor, it hurts.
Oh, yes. Now, I don't think that applies to the grayer ones. I think it's only when they're quote unquote hot, like after they've crashed.
Okay.
Eventually, I think they cool down. All right. Well, a spider with an oxygen mask. That works.
That's kind of funny.
When you stand on that, look around. All those yellow stars,
Yeah.
those are the gateways and where to go.
Between Lands, Ocean Monument, Astral Sorcery Home. I mean, I feel like over there that we'd have to go, but I mean, it just doesn't seem safe.
There's nothing that we can do other than,
Will glass impede it?
go. Maybe.
I mean, maybe we could just put a layer of glass on top of it, you know?
Right.
Also, I just realized I've been staring at the Earth. That's the Earth. Look at it.
Oh, dear.
Gru, I think I can see our house.
Yes, I think we can.
If we were always in a single area, like where we landed, for example, I wonder, how destroyed the world would end up being. Or, you know what I mean?
The other thing you have to consider is, I think, and I may not be 100% on this one, but I think that it just affects the turf and dirt. I don't
Oh.
know if it actually blows up the rock ones. So once you would get down where basically it was just landing on rock, I don't know if it would do as much damage or not.
Oh, okay.
I actually read up on it and it said that it may. It doesn't necessarily guarantee it may damage player made structures. So I'm going to assume that there's a chance, if you make it out of hard enough material or whatever, that it definitely would not damage it. I call hacks with these skeletons and their arrows. This is not realistic. The arc furnace is all set up to work, right?
Yes. Okay, so I split our cheese ore in half. I'm going to fortune one of them and see how much it gets. That's 7 plus 6. That's 13 blocks. All right, I got 21 cheese curds from 6 or 13 blocks. So I probably got 1 to 2 each time, I suppose.
Well, yeah, that means basically it's better to put them in the other thing and guarantee to than take your chances and it be 1.5.
Right. I just broke it without anything at all and only got 13. So if you break it with nothing, you get exactly the number that was the blocks. If you fortunate, then you have, I guess, a chance to get 2. But the crusher that it's actually not set up yet, but the crusher would guarantee 2. So that's definitely the way to go from here on out, I think.
Right. So when I silked and brought back the actual meteors, they were crushed and made 2. When the ones that I didn't silk and I just got the raw dust, whatever, they can be crushed and made into 2. Or not.
No, wait. Is it better to silk it and crush it or just mine it directly?
I don't think it actually makes a difference.
Okay. Also, what was this recipe we were trying to get? What was this for? This giant thing? The atomic... it was the atomic reconstructor because we wanted to be able to make ranged collectors, which means we need void crystals. We were missing the printed calculation circuit and 2 compressed dash. Now the dash I think is from Mars, so we still can't do that. The printed calculation circuit, I needed the inscriber calculation press, which I think required Moon Dungeon brick. Ooh, you can make very heavy oxygen tanks and extremely heavy oxygen tanks. Oh, extremely heavy requires zinc. Very heavy requires palladium.
And you got my oxygen tanks. Wait, why is there? Oh, so I can just swap them out.
Yeah, I made extras.
Nice, thank you. All right.
We both have 2 extras. Just got to keep that in mind.
Yep.
I think we're ready to go otherwise, right?
Yeah, so when you do it this time, it's probably just going to say something like Celestial Gateway because I didn't name it in the thing.
Ocean Monument. Oh, it says nothing. I think that's the one I need.
Yep, that's the one.
Thought I wasn't maybe standing on it right. I was like, I don't know. I'm trying to look at it and nothing's happening. Wow, it's so dark. Because the sun, we're on the dark side of the moon now. Wait, that doesn't make sense. The same side of the moon.
No, there is a dark side of the moon.
Right.
All right, wow. I like this. It's actually really cool. I like the darkness here.
It's so dark. Okay, so how do we find the dungeon things?
Well, now it's going to be a lot harder because it's easier in the day.
Because it's easier to see?
Mm-hmm. Found one.
No! No! Oh! No, please don't go without me. Please don't go. So where are you?
Can you see on your map?
I don't know where you are. You're too far away. Hi.
Hi. See?
Yes. Moon
Just-
bricks.
Didn't you need a bunch of these? I at least stopped after a little while.
What?
I at least stopped after a little while. I didn't want to take the entire dungeon out.
Oh,
Let's
jeez.
do it.
Creeper. Ow. Monster spawner. 12 zombies. I don't really care about them that much.
Ooh, this is an evolved creeper one. Definitely let me try to get this one back.
Why?
Gunpowder.
But
First stuff assist. Other stuff assist. Just save it.
okay. Ooh, can of food, music disc, heavy duty shovel, and a silk touch book. This looks like it could be the boss room. Oh
Yes.
boy. Ooh, it picked me up. Oh, that's so mean. It's laughing.
And now he's dead. Wow.
Did we get anything from him?
I know, I didn't get anything from him.
Ooh. You need a tier 1 dungeon key. Oh, I got a tier 1 dungeon key.
That's what you
Ooh,
got
and
from him.
glowstone. Hang on. I want these. There we go. The moon buggy schematic.
Nice.
Yeah.
Now, can you take
And
the chest?
you cannot.
All right. Because I'm pretty sure we can make those, can't we?
Ooh, I can pick it up.
Like that, yeah.
Yeah. Like this. We can at least take it back to base, right?
I think so, yeah.
Maybe? How do I get out of here?
Right this way. And then we're going to have to climb out there.
How do we climb out of here?
Well,
I know. I got a whole bunch of blocks. Let me nerd pull up and then we can just climb it.
climb it, yes.
I'll use moon turf because I kind of wanted to keep the dungeon bricks. Let's see. How about right here?
That works.
Yeah. Ow!
Did you get bopped in the
I got-
backside?
I got bopped in the butt. I don't appreciate it. Also, do we really want to put the creeper spawner over here?
So, I'm wondering if I can take it back home. I'm going to find out. If not, then this is going to be an interesting look.
Oh dear. Take a look on this side.
Where are you?
Beneath you. Come down here. Come here.
Oh, look, it's right there. And look, the glass went boom boom.
Yes, it did. I've got the glass shards in my inventory. Does it work?
We're about to find out. Yes.
I take through chest then. Let's see.
Fun. This is fun.
So then maybe we can take the tar beast spawner out of the between lands if we have
Yes, we're just gonna have, and there is a gateway there.
yeah, we just need a gateway.
And I just also thought of a way now to get them out of the beneath, because I can't go through that portal while holding one.
Right.
But if I build these portals, I can.
Right. So here are all the schematics that we can get for planetary stuff. The Astro Miner, which is, you can get that after defeating the Creeper boss. Wow. So that'd be on Mars because it's a tier 2. Automatic cargo rocket, same. Tier 3 rocket, same. Mars one. Tier 2 is from the moon. We need to get that. Moon buggy, of course we got that one already. Venus rover is a tier 4 from Venus. Mars rover. It just says in a treasure chest, but I'm assuming on Mars.
Right.
And then you got like tier 4 through 10 for rockets. So 4 and upwards: Mercury, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, Pluto, and Eris. Hey, Pluto. And what's Eris?
It is a dwarf planet. Most massive and second largest known dwarf planet. You know why it's the second largest dwarf planet?
Shut up. Pluto's a real
Because
planet.
Pluto
No!
is the largest dwarf planet.
That's just mean.
It's a little dwarf planet.
It's not fair.
A little dwarf one. It's
Pluto.
not a real planet.
Pluto is still a planet.
It's like Pinocchio. It's not a
No.
real boy.
No.
Hey,
What?
Mimi.
Yes.
You're gonna go back and try to find another dungeon.
We will, but I think we're going to go ahead and wrap up the episode here, and we'll continue doing that stuff off camera. See if we can't get the other schematic and start working towards... I mean, it would be kind of cool to build a moon buggy just to see, like, what it does, what it looks like, how fun it is to drive around in one.
Right.
Anyway, good place to call the episode.
Good place to call it.
All right.